pressure pot Mark II. I finally got the lid off after making me little hex clamp out of 2 pieces of timber for grabbing the jar close to the top where the screw lid was. Just get that out of the way. There's the original concept idea, the jam jar, and how much bigger it is for capacity. Get quite a lot more in there. Let's put that over there. Right, and the silicone lid itself is so thick. That's why it was such a beast to defeat that lid. Try and rotate that off, and it was filled on the outside in the threads as well, so I had to try and dig that out, then clamp it up, and then defeat this lump. And it is very, right, let's get it the right way up, it's very firm even now, and it will have to go flush to the ridge, which is at my thumbnail just there. I'm not pushing it all the way in again. I'll have to fairy liquid or soap treat that when it comes to pushing it full depth. Then I'll make the hole in this big enough for the valve to go through, and the hole through there a big hole so I can get to it and screw it up. Actually no, it can be just enough to clear it, because when that's on there and the outer ring reinforcement to stop the threads blowing out with the pressure on it. Let's push that home. That should be flush. Right, and that will go on there. That will go on there like so. If I make the hole big enough that all of the screws and bits on top can pass through that lump, I can then grab all of this and thread it up the tube, and then do up everything tight underneath it and then drop it back down, if that makes sense. But the thing I'm up against here, right, that is the side that goes against the plastic, so this bit that's like 3mm thick is where, no, not that way around, that way. I've got to sink it all the way in and give myself enough thread that I can get a firm tighten on the pump, so I can get 40 to 60 psi out of it, and that sticks just in there to block up the hole, so when I do come to silicone it, I don't fill up the inlet. So that will go in there, that will go in there. I'm not going to drop it in there. Then the lid will go on. Camera works bobbing all over the place because I'm on a neck mount. Then another square on top, and then I think what I'm going to do with that, I'm not going to go like a U-frame. I think I'm just going to make a slotted side mounted timber piece that slots on one side and the other, just a rebate through. Cut that in half and then have 2 sets of rebates and pop it on one side and the other, and have it so it's square up against this side. And because there's a taper on this particular pot, I'll have a little addendum piece just to pack it off so that it will lay down level flat, so if I use it that way round I can lay it level and flat and everything will cure roughly flat and level, hopefully, depending on the table it's on as well. You know, you've got to take it all into account. But wish me luck. It looks like it's going to work, and it's a tight fit, so I don't know, fairy liquid or something to make that easier, just when it goes together. And then hopefully it will seal if I do a big hole through the screw top lid, just for capturing the entire resin block, silicone block. I suppose to get it off at the end, I can leave pressure in the pot to about 20 psi, then unscrew the lid, and it should go pop. Just got to remember what I'm doing. It's just a mess about, isn't it? Thanks for watching this little update on it.